Russia. Okay, enough of this. Today we have a Russian 8-hour package, IRP-PR. It is not made for military, but for general use. The package weighs 700 grams and contains approximately 1,300 kilocalories. Let's see what Mother Russia has to offer us. Tissue. Apple and rosehip flavored drinking powder. Apple butter. This should be good. Sterilizing towel for cutlery. Sugar, 20 grams. Black tea. Spoon. Crackers. These usually are stale in Russian packaging, but we'll see. Pepper. Salt. Processed cheese. Kasha. Barley grains and beef. Instruction leaflet for preparing food. Since the package did not come with any special equipment for heating the food, the main course is heated in boiling water for 10 minutes. Let's open the lid a little so that no pressure can build up inside, which could cause problems when opening the can when it's hot. Next we prepare a cold drink and see if the cookies are edible. The apple and rosehip flavored drink powder looks like it needs a little hot water first to melt the sugars, and then cold water on top. Looks like a viable solution. Processed cheese and apple butter are available with crackers. Let's start with the cheese first. If the Russian crackers don't work, we use crackers left over from the Israeli package, which we made a video earlier. If you haven't seen that video yet, go watch it after this video. Since the package didn't come with a knife, we borrow an Israeli package of knives for slicing the cheese. This time the Russian crackers were just fine, so no backup plan was needed. Cheese is pretty tasteless, but it does its job as an energy supplier. After boiling, the main dish was so hot that a special tool was needed. Barley grains and beef are quite densely packed. Let's taste it. There should be more flavor. Let's add the included ground black pepper. And a little salt. Well, now that's better. The drink is very tasty, and you can taste both main ingredients. We still have black tea and apple butter with crackers left. Apparently someone likes sweet tea when a 20-gram bag of sugar is included in the package. A small amount is enough for myself. Let's test whether apple butter is worth its reputation. Yes, it's delicious. It is good to end the meal with black tea. The packaging was basic, nothing particularly bad, but I missed small snacks, like raisins or peanuts. Thanks for watching the video. Press like if you liked it, and remember that sharing is caring. See you in the next video. Today we're taking a look at a single meal MRE package made for Chinese civilians. This package was manufactured in 2023. The package weighs only 450 grams, of which 360 grams are food items. This single package provides 680 kilocalories of energy. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Plastic tray. Measuring bag for water, for the operation of the heating bag. Spoon and tissue, in a package, that cannot be opened by hand. $40 grams of dried beef. $20 grams of mustard pickled vegetables. A warming bag containing the main course, 300 grams of curry chicken with rice. A very small amount of stuff inside. The package doesn't even come with anything to make cold or hot drinks. First, let's measure the right amount of water for the operation of the heater by using a measuring bag. Oops, got a little too much. Let's pour some of it out and the rest into a heating bag. Let's place the heating bag slightly leaning, and use the tray that came with the package to help it. The heating bag worked for about 10 minutes, which was enough to heat the food. This package is really hot. Let's clean it a little bit of possible bits of magnesium and iron oxide from the heating element. Let's open the main course and test how it tastes. A bit bland in my opinion, but if the pickled vegetables would add some flavor to it. Well, it's better now. Let's see what the dried beef looks like. It tastes really good. A decent meal. It was a bit disappointing that the package did not contain, for example, tea or drinking powder, but for the situations for which that package is intended, it certainly does its job and provides a sufficient amount of calories. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share and tell your friends about it too. See you in the next video. This Spanish chubby boy is meant for civilians, weighs almost 2 kilograms, and is for 24-hour needs. The package contains 4,015 kilocalories, so it is enough for an active person, for example hiking. The manufacturer of the package, Humanitarian, also manufactures the MRE packages for the Spanish Army, so inside you can find the same familiar components as the military packages. The contents of this package are marked as Menu 1, but you don't know what it contains until you open the package. So, let's open the package and see what's inside. There's a lot of stuff. This may take a while. Now the items are laid out, and next I should divide them into 3 groups: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The thing that was immediately noticed is that there is a huge amount of cookies, and very few drinks. Since the package didn't have a separate accessory kit, but the products were put in the same bag, let's go through those items. List of contents. Two heating bags. Cutlery set. Plastic bag for hot drinks. Two antiseptic wipes. Handkerchiefs. Salt. Pepper. And water purification tablets. If clean water is not available, the water purification tablet destroys microbes and bacteria from the water. 1 tablet per liter, and let it work for half an hour before use. Here is what I found for my breakfast. At breakfast, it would be good to get sugars up and keep them up with food rich in dietary fiber, which binds sugars and releases them evenly into the body for use. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything really high in fiber in the package, so let's go with what we have. Cocoa drink. Strawberry jam. Cookies. Fruit bar, fig and nuts. Soup, leek and potato. Tuna in vegetable oil. Two packages of salted biscuits. And chewing gum. A total of about 900 kilocalories. Let's make the soup first. We'll see if we need to add more hot water at some point. Let it sit covered for a while. While waiting, the salty cookie packages are opened. The soup turned out to be the right consistency. And it tastes good. The cookies are easily crumbled. A salty biscuit tastes good with hot soup. Let's bring tuna into the game. Tuna flakes in oil. It tastes good on a salty biscuit. Hot cocoa. Let's see how well the powder mixes with water. Seems to mix well. 150 milliliters of water is just the right amount. It will soon be known whether the fruit bar is covered with rice paper, in the same way as in the Polish package, or whether you have to get your fingers sticky. Seems to be double packed. I have to eat it carefully when the fig is very sticky. Sweet cookies, as well as salty cookies with strawberry jam, goes well with cocoa. Let's open the strawberry jam package and see if it's okay. The package doesn't seem to be cooperating, so let's get a help. There always has to be something that wants to fight back. After that, I think I have earned a sip of cocoa. It turned out really good. And a sweet cookie goes well with it. Let's see how the salty biscuit works with the strawberry jam. The fight with the strawberry jam pack was worth it. It's very tasty. The fig is a bit too sweet for my taste. Finally, xylitol chewing gum. Thanks for watching the video. Like, share and tell your friends about it too. See you in the next part, where we will explore lunch and dinner. In the previous video, there was still so much food stuff left that I decided to divide it into 3 parts. So in this video, lunch, dinner, and supper. Lunch. For lunch we have chickpea stew with vegetables. I'm not a huge consumer of vegetarian food, so we'll see how it tastes. It came with a warming bag, but today we heat it in boiling water for about 10 minutes. Apple jam. It's such a big package that it's still enough for dinner. We'll open it up off camera to avoid humiliation this time. Salty cookies. Let's try them both with jam, but also on their own with a stew. Sweet cookies. There were so many of these with the packer and so few drinks that these will probably not be used. Lemon-flavored isotonic drink. I like lemon drinks, I hope this is good. Salt and pepper. These will certainly be needed with this main course. And of course the cutlery set that we already used for breakfast. Let's heat up the main dish first. As you can see, the cookies and apple jam package were opened off camera. I have to say that if I ever have a project where I need glue, I order it from Spain. I hope this lemon drink is good. Only one of these drinks came with the package. Let's put it aside for a moment and test the apple jam with a salty biscuit. The apple jam is not quite as sweet as in the Russian package, but still very good. The lemon drink is refreshing and good. Let's bring the main course and see what it's like. Chickpeas, tofu, potato, carrot, and spinach. Definitely needs more flavor. Let's try it with pepper and salt. Didn't help much. Maybe with a salty cookie. I hope dinner is a little tastier. Dinner. For dinner we have chicken bolognese pasta with cheese, cookies, cereal bar, dates, and chocolate. The preparations have already been made, so we can taste right away. The main dish is much tastier than the lunch, but still it's not quite right. Let's add some pepper. There is no need to add salt. A little improvement, but still a bit flat taste. However, it is quite edible. Let's try it with a salty cookie. Cookies don't bring more flavor, but texture. Quite okay. The cereal bar is quite densely packed, but it folds well with my fingers. Very tasty. You have to be careful with dates, they have pits left inside. Even though they were packed a long time ago, they still taste good. 45% chocolate. It is quite a small amount as a percentage of the chocolate in the MRE package, when usually the packages have 60% or more. The main course was okay, as was the cereal bar. Next, there is still supper left. Supper. Coffee, fruit drink mix, cinnamon cake, nut mix, and chewing gum would be available for supper. Let's start with coffee. And half of the 8-gram bag of sugar. The cinnamon cake looks really nice and moist. Let's cut a few pieces from it. While the coffee cools down a bit, let's taste a fruit shot. From a shot glass, of course. Tastes good. The rest can be drunk directly from the package, as it was originally intended. The coffee doesn't taste particularly good, but it works. Cinnamon cake works well with coffee. The slight bitterness of the coffee and the sweetness of the cinnamon cake is a good combination. Next, nut cocktail. A handy little jar with a tear-off lid. Tastes like, well, nuts. Finally, xylitol chewing gum. Thanks for watching the video. Like, share and tell your friends about it too. See you in the next video. HDR, Humanitarian Daily Ration, is an MRE package manufactured by the USA for various disaster situations, such as war, flood, or earthquake areas. Packages can be dropped from the air individually, or a larger pallet at a time. The package weighs 950 grams and contains about 2,200 kilocalories. It is enough for one person for one day, and it can be eaten cold or heated. The history of the packaging dates back to 1993 and the Yugoslav War, when this HDR still was in yellow packaging. They were changed to salmon pink packages in 2001 because the bomblets dropped from cluster bombs were the same color, and people mistakenly picked them up from the ground with disastrous consequences. The food ingredients have been chosen so that people following different diets, representatives of different religions or vegetarians can also eat these products. This is menu number 5, and we will know the content of the package when we open it. The first main course: pasta with tomatoes and sauce. Crackers. Two packs of them. Nutrition and ingredient list of the first main course. Peanut butter. Accessory set. We'll open it a little later. A fig bar. Nutrition and ingredient list of the second main course. Shortbread cookie. Strawberry toaster pastry. Second main dish: lentil stew. Strawberry jam. Let's open the accessory set and see what it contains. Spoon. A paper towel. Matches. Salt, pepper, and sugar. However, there doesn't seem to be any need for it. Crushed red pepper. And moist towelette. I divide the package into 2 parts. In this first meal, the main course is pasta with tomatoes and sauce, and crackers with peanut butter and strawberry jam. A total of 1,000 kilocalories. Let's put the main course in boiling water for 10 minutes. In the meantime, while the main course heats up, let's see if the crackers have remained intact in the vacuum packaging. Looks good. If the peanut butter sits for too long, the nut mass and fats will separate, so you need to give the bag a little massage. The same happens to the jam, so the same treatment for that bag as well. Unlike the crackers in the Polish and Lithuanian packaging, this one is light and crumbles easily. Let's put peanut butter and jam on the crackers. Then we put the cover on. And down the hatch. There is no need for the second pack of crackers now. Let's bring the first main course to the stage. Looks hot and brown. Despite its appearance, it tastes really good and doesn't need any additional spices. I personally am not a huge fan of peanut butter, but it works if no other calorie sources are available. The main course was quite decent. Let's go see what the next meal has to offer. Let's put the main dish directly into hot water to warm it up, and start opening the other packages while it warms up. The shortbread cookie had been preserved almost intact. The fig bar looks good. Strawberry toaster pastry is double wrapped and actually a Pop-Tart. As a main course, lentil stew. Let's see if it's as brown as the main course. At least it's hot. And brown. Let it cool down for a while, and taste other products in the meantime. The fig bar looks and tastes excellent. The shortbread cookie is very sweet. Strawberry Pop-Tart. It can either be eaten cold or heated in the toaster. It's also good when eaten cold, but I would have liked a cup of coffee with it. As I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of vegetarian food, but let's try how this tastes. The taste is quite good, if you like lentil stew, and it doesn't need any added spices either, just like the previous main course. I still have to have some fig bar. It was really good. Thanks for watching the video. Like, share and tell your friends about it too. See you in the next video.